The Gateway Arch looming over downtown St. Louis. One of baseball's best rivalries, the Cubs challenge the Cardinals. Next. A good look at the nighttime skyline over St. Louis and Busch Stadium. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the Chicago Cubs and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, you see here's a couple of guys that have gotten off to really good starts so far number-wise. Both pitching with a lot of confidence right now, and I expect their good starts to continue, and I think this could be a low-scoring game.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as their starting nine tonight will look like this. They'll match up against this young man, prized prospect right-hander Shelby Miller. Emilio Bonifacio. A move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
First pitch, 7-10.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Miller readies the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Showing some uncharacteristic wildness to start things out.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk. Pretty much not the way you want to start out against a club like this.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, just to get me over fastball. Anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
Here comes the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Luis Valbuena will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. There goes Bonifacio. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
Over for a look here is Holiday, but this is well back into the stands, a foul ball. Good lead off a second there, now the pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Now he reaches for a curveball here and sends one on the ground to third. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Starlin Castro We'll dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. First and second here with nobody out.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
In there, strike 2.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
And he struck him out.
With the first 2 guys of the inning on base, that's a big strikeout there on their number 3 hitter. He'll probably get 3 or 4 more shots at it before this game's over, but he might not get a better RBI opportunity than that one.
George Kataris will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back standing. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Nate Scherholz will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. First pitch coming. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And he will beat the throw as he gets his foot in there, safe at the plate.
Already, things are not really going to form here in this first inning. Where is this pitch? It's nowhere close. You don't want to spot your opponents too many easy runs, especially early in the ballgame.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Batting 6th, first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a hard liner. Foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Descalzo on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll go to work against a guy who's bounced around a bit, the hard-throwing right-hander Edwin Jackson. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Kevin Black will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder, Kevin Black.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Good eye.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 2-2 home. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
These long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
3-2, here it is. And this is lined right back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man reaches here to start the bottom of the first.
You talk about getting the bat head out front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Matt Carpenter will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now on 2-0, you got a fastball count And we got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
And here's a spot where you can see he just doesn't get that bat on a level plane through the zone. Now, this is an uppercut swing like he's trying to hit it out of the park, and it winds up a routine pop-up.
Michael Lee will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Hard hit towards center. In there, a base hit. The relay, and he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only one out.
And on 0-2, I think they want this thing down, and it's just a complete miss. And not really any reason to challenge up there when you're in the driver's seat on the mound.
Mark McGuire will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. And here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. Bonifacio on to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
Yeah, really no shot at two on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Yadier Molina will get his first cuts here with two gone now and a runner at first. First pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
The 0-2 to Molina. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Roberts is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. The Cubbies are in front, 3-1. Justin Ruggiano will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Here we go again. He's fallen behind already here to start the second. I guess he didn't learn his lesson.
Here's the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Ryan Roberts will be the batter.
Let's turn 2.
Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Lee will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Edwin Jackson will take a long look down here, as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, I think they had a feeling he'd be going, but you had to figure they weren't going to pitch out twice in a row, and he winds up taking second here and moving into scoring position.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman,
Emilio Bonifacio will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. It's the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals 1. Matt Holliday will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
More often than not, when you're going to throw that changeup 0-2, you don't even want it to be in the strike zone. What you're really hoping for is to get a guy to go fishing for something that's not even in the zone. But you're going to see here, this one's right on the corner, and he can't do a thing with it.
Daniel Descalzo will step in now. First pitch coming. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Ruggiano calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in as the second baseman Mark Ellis. And this will be fouled away. And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the slider here is laced into right field for a base hit.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Shelby Miller will stand in for the first time here.
Go Cardinals!
Now a ball lined to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Kevin Black will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And there's the Jackson fastball as he uses it to get ahead 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Luis Valbuena is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Here's the first offering. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Now Miller on 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye, but in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Castro.
Starlin Castro will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Black is there, and he has it for the first out.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
George Kataris will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time.
Let's go, St. Louis! Come on, St. Louis! Woohoo!
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
The 1-1 home. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The right fielder, number 19,
Nate Scherholz will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis. Swing better.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
We'll let him score here, all right?
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Matt Carpenter makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch to him. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First offering on the way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
1 out, nobody on. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A little bit outside, 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
He's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Mark McGuire will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Here's the first offering. swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Well, they've been a little unlucky so far because they're putting the ball in play. And they've hit a few of those balls really hard, but they're just not falling for him right now.
Yadier Molina will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Two out with the man at first. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And here's a swing and a ground ball heading for Bonifacio at second base. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cards leave one. They still trail it here 3-1. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Justin Ruggiano will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Let's keep him close.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Ryan Roberts will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Hey, double him up. What?
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Here's the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
Fastball is looked at for strike two.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Pick him off, first base. Let's go.
Chopped now to short. Can they get two? To Ellis for one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch, and that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
Edwin Jackson will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Let's go, Cardinals. Go, Cardinals, go.
And this is swung on and hit to Ellis at second base. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Matt Holliday will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
And this is going to be a foul ball. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Daniel Descalzo will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
And if you're wondering, that's 52 pitches now through 3 1/3.
That's right. Wait for
1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Three and one.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
The 3-1 is on the way. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the
Second
scorebook.
baseman.
But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Mark Ellis will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Let's win, Cardinals!
First pitch coming. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner.
A lot of times, you've got to be a good bad ball hitter if you're going to hit in the 8th spot. I mean, you're going to get pitched around quite a bit when the guy knows a pitcher's on deck. That was excellent work there.
Shelby Miller will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Let's go, Cardinals!
And here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
And he takes strike 2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Let's go, Cardinals!
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Let's go, Redbirds! Here we go.
And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And here's his swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Ellis. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Third baseman number 24, Luis Valbuena.
Luis Valbuena will stand in. Base on balls his last time. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
Now a late square, and this is popped up. This will get foul for strike 2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now, this is a really tough play for a left fielder here, especially when he's moving to his right, because there's almost no foul ground here until that wall comes right up in your face. So just a great job to stay with that play.
Starlin Castro will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Three runs, just 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And on 0-2, they can't put him away as he delivers a shot into left center. That should be good enough for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life here in this 5th inning. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. George Kataris will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. For Castro, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there. And conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Nate Scherholz will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals 1. Kevin Black will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you, if I had a base hit taken away by a runner getting forced out by an outfielder, well, you'd have to put a straitjacket on me because, you know, I didn't get many hits. That's just a really bad read right there and a real waste of a base runner.
Michael Lee will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. Lays off 1-0. On the ground for Castro. This could be two. There's one. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Mark McGuire will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Three and 0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Get him on base.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Cards leave one. They trail it 4-1. Trevor Rosenthal is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Anthony Rizzo will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Overrated.
One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, one away.
So you saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. he is yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
Justin Ruggiano will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
It's our house, baby.
First pitch on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now he changes up on him with success. Couldn't do anything with that one. It's 0-2.
Just one more strike.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Black is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Ryan Roberts will step in now. 0 for 2 to this point. First pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Sometime.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready with another 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Roberts is right there, and very quickly 1 gone.
Oh, come on.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Matt Holliday will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at 3rd. Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. Throw on to first, and Holiday will take a little vacation as he's retired, 2 gone.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Daniel Descalzo will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Come on, base it here.
Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing happened in that half inning against Edwin Jackson. He'll go back to the dugout leading 4-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Edwin Jackson will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Pitcher, Edwin Jackson.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
"1-0 on the way. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Yeah.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Luis Valbuena.
Luis Valbuena will stand in. He flew out his last time up. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. And here's a ball hit in the air. Descalzo backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Starlin Castro will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Strike this guy out.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
In the dirt here. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
It looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
Now a changeup, and this is hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Mark Ellis will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Leading off for the Cardinals, second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
Here now the 2-2. And here's a swing and a ground ball heading for Bonifacio at second base. Throw by Bonifacio is in time for the first out.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been the big key for him.
Alan Craig will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Alan Craig.
Now the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bats. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Kevin Black will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a ball hit hard towards center. Dives and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Randy Choate will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Randy Choate.
George Kataris will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
George Kataris.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. Fooled him a bit, as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And this will be taken in by Ellis for the first down of the inning. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Nate Scherholz will step in, a ground out victim as last time. First pitch coming. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Hit hard to the right. And that hook's just foul. Boy, not by much more than an inch or two there. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. A good old-fashioned Midwest battle here in St. Louis, with the visiting Cubs leading the Cardinals here in the 8th, as you take a look at our line score to this point. Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two out, nobody on. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Now here it comes. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 4-1. Matt Carpenter will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A swing and a ball hit back up the box. And a rather easy first out. Michael Lee will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Mark McGuire will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here we go, Mark.
And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
The next pitch. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Justin Ruggiano will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Justin Ruggiano.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Get the K.
Way outside. 1-2. Fouled straight back. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Ryan Roberts will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball.
Strike. And out.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, come on.
Fastball called strike. 1 and 2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And Molina will stay with this one for route number 2.
He gets another easy pop-up there, and this is just turning into a walk in the park. It's been a pretty stress-free outing for him so far.
Wellington Castillo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Wellington Castillo.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Go get him.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Come on now.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Up with it is Ellis. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Nothing in the Cubs half of the 9th. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Redbirds. They trail here 4-1. Jose Veras is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 41, Jose Veras.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Bottom of the 9th inning for the Cardinals. Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
On the ground, softly towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Ruggiano is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take Game 1 on the road.
Daniel Descalzo will stand in as their last chance now. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Edwin Jackson in line for the victory, barring a late turnaround.
That's right, good eye.
Fouled back. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, it's always a plus to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. So it's a good job here to finish this one off and claim the victory in the opener.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, Edwin Jackson. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Cubs win this one 4-1. Good night from St. Louis.
Here now is the Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Edwin Jackson. His record is now 2-0. The save to Jose Veras. The loss goes to Shelby Miller. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.